Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the entire series of the anime called Iana Kao Sare Nagara Opantsu Misete Moraitai. The English title for this would be I Want You to Make a Disgusted Face and Show Me Your Underwear. So, yeah, I mean, that sounds like a pretty amazing anime. I very little doubt about that in my mind. So, I was kind of waiting for all 6 episodes of this to be out before I did it, and to just do all of them in one fell swoop. And now would be a good time to do that because we're in that awkward period between anime seasons and not much for me to put out, content wise. So I figured, hey, why not do something a little bit silly and fun, during this time period? So yeah, let's get into it. And if you're new to the channel, the way I do things is I will show part of the footage down here, just enough to see the subtitles, and a timer up there. And if you want the ideal experience, you'll want to have your own copy of the footage synced up with mine. You'd probably just shove it up here somewhere in front of the timer. That's kind of the ideal thing to do, and then just kind of hit play when I start watching it. So that's kind of the idea of this. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. No music or anything? Okay. Yeah, this is a very low budget anime, I think, like a doujinshi anime, so don't expect anything too great out of it. Although that's not a bad looking house. So I assume we'll get a different girl each episode, showing us the good stuff. And we got her, a maid. Looking good. It's nice to meet you. So, are you gonna show me anything, or are we just gonna stand around awkwardly? Come on, you know what I'm here for. Oh, I'm not joking. I'm very serious about this. And if I'm your master, I'm pretty sure that means you have to obey me, so... Chop chop. No, I'm not joking. Show me. What do I pay you for? I know I don't pay you a lot, but still. Yes. That has nothing to do with this. Irrelevant question. Uh, that's not the panties, that's the floor. See, and you're still not showing me. I can't help but notice you're still not showing me. Yes, I'm begging you here, so you really can't say no to me. Yes, I'm not here because I'm bored. Well, yes I am, but anyway, just show me. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't worry, he's here somewhere. He just taking a break. Uh, I still didn't see them. I still didn't see them. That's a problem. We better not just be skipping past the good part, because that kind of defeats the purpose of the anime. uh, it's funny how things can change. Unless we're doing like a... Unless we're going back a little bit. I will do that, but first, you know what I want to see. Well, you will soon enough. I'll take Darjeeling, please. I mean, I'll accept Earl Grey, but I'm in the mood for Darjeeling. Yes. In fact, just move the camera down, you'll see what I'm referring to. Yes. I don't know why it's doing this backtracking sort of thing, but... No, you heard me correctly. This comes before the tea, I'm sorry to say. I want to see your panties. Now, preferably. Well, yeah, but you're my maid, so that doesn't apply. No. I'm always serious about panties. This is not a joking matter. We need to make this happen, like, now. Well, that's how life goes. Okay, finally. How long have you been making me wait for this? Feels like an eternity. Which is impressive because this is like a few minute anime episode. You're not high enough. Honestly, maid outfit's pretty impractical for this sort of thing, if you think about it. uh, well, I'm sorry, but this is a very special moment for me. I'm aware of that, but let's move this along, please. We don't have much time left in the episode. Man, we're getting close. We're getting very close. I can see some skin. It's progress. Oh yes, here we go. We finally got there. It's been a long epic quest, guys, but we finally got here. You can finally see it, and yeah, pretty nice. I like the little pink bow in the front. I approve. You'll get your raise next week. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is who I am, so. Okay. Next episode we're on, so. Yes, yeah, that was the first episode. We got to meet our maid, who she was cleaning the house, you know, talking about making tea for us, and that's when I brought up the subject about her showing me her panties. But she was not a really big fan of this, trying to pass it off as a joke, you know, hoping there was a joke, but no, it was not a joke. This is a serious matter, and after a lot of build-up, we finally got to see them. I was a little bit confused at first. I thought maybe we just kind of skipped past the good part and went to the after, but no, we actually went backwards before we even asked her, which is a pretty weird way of doing it, but you know, that's fine. But yeah, it was pretty good. The build-up actually really made it better in the end, so I can't complain too much. So yeah, let's get into episode. Okay, that was not. I kind of messed that up. Okay, let's try this again. There's a lot of buttons on the keyboard. It's easy to hit the wrong one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Looks like we have an idol girl too. So yeah, already ramping up. I wonder if she'll show them to the entire audience. Probably not. Probably just me. But yeah, I'm glad we have an idol. And we actually get lyrics. It's great. Yes, I've dreamt of this moment as well. Bit of a close-up. And if you think this is embarrassing, just wait what will happen in a few minutes. I mean, she's pretty cute. Pretty decent idol. Yeah, the way that thing's set up, the next episode plays automatically when the first one ends, so you have to kind of manually stop it. So gotta be mindful of that. Yeah, she looks pretty good. I approve of the outfit. I wonder if I'm like your manager. Okay, I'm fan club president. I can live with that. I better get some fan club president privileges, if you know what I mean. I'm more than happy to help. Anything I can do to help. I hope you give me a reward. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, we've come pretty far, haven't we? Okay, well, I think we both know what I want as thank you here. Oh. Nice. I mean, my birthday was like 2 or 3 days ago, but I'm glad you remembered. I'm pretty happy that you care about me that much. So where's my present? Please unwrap my present. Yes, I think you can. Just please do. Yes. Don't worry, I would like anything you'd give me. There's no doubt about that. No, it's not enough. We need a bit more. Well, since you ask me, I would like to see your panties, please. Wandering eyes. These all sound very nice, but I would prefer if you could show me your panties, please. I just did. Please show me your panties. You know, down there. She finally heard me. Yes, I mean, most people do. I don't know why you're so surprised. Yeah, but it's a little bit different in this case, because I want you to have a disgusted look on your face as you show me alone in this room. Yes, that's what I want. I'm glad we finally come to an understanding. I expected it to look very girly and pink. Man, this is a change of attitude. And there we go. There we got the look of disgust. That's what we're here for. That's half the fun. You know, for this masochist anime. If I wish I was able to get in that position, but I have too much stuff around me. Yeah, I can almost see it. It'll be much easier than with the maid. Okay. I think I can... Whoa, I actually can... Well... Yeah, I can see them, but... Oh, she's actually taking them off? Well, she's taking the cover off. It's not technically panties, but it's pretty good nonetheless. It's definitely pretty good nonetheless. I like that she's not breaking eye contact as she does this. I can respect that. Because it takes some serious balls to strip ball. There we go. Pink. They're pink. I can barely see them. Please lift up the skirt a little bit. I need a better look. Yeah, we need more, please. This is my birthday we're talking about, so... I'm sorry, but if we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all the way. I also would like to keep those, please. I definitely will. I most certainly will. It definitely looks pretty good. Very, very fitting. Oh wow, even better from the back. Looks like a meaty with all the girls, so I'd rather it didn't spoil me on the other girls, but so let's kind of look away. Okay. Yeah, we're on episode 3 now, but I'm not gonna play just yet. Okay, that was the second episode of this amazing world-changing anime. And this time we transitioned from the maid of our household where we were the master, and now we're a fan club president of this idol girl. And I want to assume this is all the same person going to all these different girls, but it's probably not. I'm sure it's not, but it's kind of funny to imagine that not being the case. But yeah, I thought maybe we were her manager at first, which would have made sense, although I guess you could argue that'd be kind of an abuse of power, but still, this is pretty good. For her #1 fan president, I'm actually see some of the idol performance. I mean, it was mostly kind of a zoom in of her mouth as she sang some lyrics, but that was more than I was expecting, because this is kind of a doujinshi anime, you know, fairly low budget, so I don't expect too much from it. But yeah, I mean, the performance is fine, but the real meat of this stuff was backstage, where we actually get to talk with her. I probably should have bothered to remember her name. But Yuina, that's what it was, Yuina. Okay, Yuina. So basically, it was my birthday, so she wanted to give me a present. She offered some different things, and she said, "Hey, you know, whatever you want, man, it's cool." And then I brought up, "I want to see your panties," and then she quickly transitioned from her happy, you know, idol persona to a more disgusted, sadist type of persona, like, you know, calling me trash and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is definitely an anime aimed at masochists, which I am not, but I'm open-minded enough to enjoy it nonetheless. And yeah, she took off her, you know, panty. It's not a panty cover, but you know, whatever you call those things. And that was pretty good in and of itself. At first, I thought they were the real panties. I'm like, oh wow, we are escalating from last one, because if she actually showed us what's underneath real panties, that would definitely be some next level stuff. But yeah, she did, and we saw a little bit of pink, and then she lit up the rest of it, and we got to see the rest of it. I kind of wish she would show me from behind, because that kind of looks better. I prefer to see panties from the behind personally, just personal preference. But still, that was pretty good nonetheless. She was a very cute, fun idol character, and I enjoyed our time with her. I enjoyed my present from her, and yeah, I will remember that for the rest of my life, I'm quite sure. So yeah, let's get into episode 3. 3, 2, 1, play. So yeah, it looks like we're doing the sister now. I mean, I don't think anything's going to be an idol girl as far as, you know, characters go, but we'll see. Because she's religious, there might be more of a taboo-ness to it, so that maybe that'll have some extra fun. You know, what I mean, kind of like, I can't do this, God wouldn't approve, you know, that sort of thing. You know, those kind of situations can be fun. I wouldn't wonder what I am today, but maybe just a regular churchgoer. Forest blonde hair and blue eyes. No, I'm here for my own service, please. Oh, I'm not lost. I'm right where I need to be to get where I want. I'm curious what the contrivance will be here for her to show me what she's got. I mean, Arrowgate can usually come up with pretty good reasons. Uh, I'm actually here for something else, something that would be more effective in cleansing me. You know. It's so awkward just her staring at me silently. Okay, I'll pray for something, but I'll keep that a secret until it's time to reveal to you what I want. Here we go. Now eyes are wandering to what I want. Although that's going to be hard to pull up, similar to the maid situation. But I'm sure we can do it. We can manage. I'll get a pair of scissors if I have to. Oh, nothing. I was just distracted by, something. Well, since you've asked, I guess I can tell you. But yeah, I know there's something underneath there, and it piques my interest. I kinda need to see it. This is important. It might not sound important, but trust me, it is. You know what color they are, what size, what softness, just everything. Yes, I want to see them, please. Yes, that's literally why I came here. Yes. The sooner the better, because I do have other girls to meet soon, so, you know. You know, the evils of the hearts, I guess. But anyway, please show me. I mean, we can do that afterwards, but, priorities. Yes, this is important. It's hard to explain why, but this is kind of life or death. Yes, I have this cursed seal on me and it needs to be cleansed, so. Hopefully they're white to maximize the purity, so. But I'm sure they are. I'd be surprised if they weren't white. Oh. Here we go. It's always fun to see the change of the person when they give us that look of disgust, which is very important. I'm sorry to disappoint you. This is who I am. I've been corrupted by lewd anime, and this is just what I need in my life now. I see some legs. I love they look me in the eye. It's so good. You're already forgiven. And we're getting closer. We're pretty close. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Definitely pretty solid. As am I. Well, I mean, why wouldn't I smile? You're showing me something pretty amazing right now. Okay, Mom. But yeah, that back shot of the idol is just too good. That's what I live for right there. I'll just watch the idiots. Not that big of a deal to be spoiled by the girls. Yeah, we got a Miko. We have a nurse. And we have a high school girl, I guess. Okay. Episode 4 starts, so yeah, looks like we're doing the Shrine Girl next. Okay, that was the third episode of this anime whose name I'm not gonna remember. This time we went to a church, but not to pray or to, lighten our soul or whatever people do at churches. I wouldn't know, I don't go to them. But we went there for one specific task in mind. We wanted to see the panties of the sister there. And she was not a big fan of that, really, because, those kind of earthly desires that, these her type are not really big fans of. But once we really conveyed to her why this is a meaningful thing to do, she begrudgingly accepted, and she gave us a look of disgust, which is oh so delicious, and just eventually showed us. So Yeah, pretty good. I don't have much to say on that. Just so far, the outer one's still my favorite. I don't think anyone's gonna beat the outer one. I mean, the high school girl one has a chance. It has a chance to, but not a great one. So, yeah, I guess we'll find out. Let's get into episode 4, which I'm almost sure will be the Shrine Maiden the Miko. 3, 2, 1, play. Doing your job diligently, I see. Another really long outfit that's difficult to pull up. I feel like we're getting a trend here. Like 3 out of 4 girls have had outfits that were difficult to give panty shots with. So that's what I am this time. Okay. Oh, hello. Um. Yes, that's what I said. I guess. I suppose so. Why do you keep repeating everything I'm saying? I am. But I need a little bit of motivation help, so can you help me with that, please? Please praise me more. Well, if you think this is embarrassing, just wait what's in store for you soon enough. Yes, we should do that, but before that, there's something I would like to ask you to do. Well, yes, I would like to do that. Yes, there's really no better way to wind down. Okay, so tea time. I guess we'll do it in here. That's fine. A little bit of privacy. So what kind of tea are you serving me? I hope we'll end the finest. Green tea, it seems like. Thank you. Oh yeah, I like it lukewarm, alright. And tea's not the only thing I like lukewarm. Well, yes, but before that, can we kind of... Yes, oh, you're way ahead of me. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, well, that's maid. I'm sure we had a lot of fun playing house as kids. That was probably a great time, yeah. Well, I mean, who doesn't? Especially if they're the kind with magical powers like are so common in anime. Oh, I never get embarrassed. I have no shame. If I did, I wouldn't be able to ask random girls to show me their panties, so kind of a superpower if you think about it. Yeah, they're pretty great. Again, the kind that can fight and with magical powers are the best, though. You. Like you. I've loved you since we were kids. Now, please show me your panties. Well, yes, you. I mean, that long, beautiful hair of yours, it just captivates me. Because you're one, of course. I'm not quiet. I never shut up. Okay, this time it's transition into the panty viewing. Okay. Yeah, but she is pretty beautiful. One of the better looking characters so far. Ow. Yes. Yes, that's what I want. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, it was great. I want a better look, please. Also, but I also want you to look at me with disgust as you do it. This, you can't forget that step. And there we go. There's the transition. Ugh. Kind of a terrifying look. It's funny how quickly they go from like, you know, a cutesy kind of embarrassed sort of girl to a sadist type, like really quickly. Like unrealistically quickly, but that's fine. A little bit more. I like how this is where they spend the animation budget. This is where it's important. That's one of the best looks so far. Yeah, I've been told that before, but words do not hurt me as long as I have something to heal me. Yeah, that one, they spent a lot of the time on just the setup. Didn't have much for the actual reveal. But, you know, she showed me, that's what matters. Now I can move on to the next target. Which looks like it'll be the nurse. I was kind of hoping there'd be a bit more variety in the panties, considering that's the entire point of this anime, but, you know, oh well. Okay, yeah. That was episode 4. And this time, it seems like we have had kind of a shrine maiden, childhood friend sort of thing going on there. Which was nice. I mean, I feel like they had tried to have a lot more story in this one than some of the other ones. Like, we had a full-on backstory. I mean, more so than any of the other ones. Like, the other one kind of had to try to do a little bit of that as well, because it was like a birthday celebration, so they tried to have some for that, but there wasn't as much compared to the Shrine Maiden. Like, they really tried to really tell a story there. So much so they've kind of almost sort of really rushed through the main point of the show, where she just like, oh, well, okay, here you go. Like, that was really pretty quick. But yeah, as far as design goes, she's probably my favorite girl so far. Really, I mean, it's pretty close between her and the idol girl, but the idol girl has short hair, which is her only really weakness, and this girl had beautiful long hair, so yeah, I don't know. They're almost at about the same level. There's kind of different pros and cons with each, but still, I'd say the idol one's still my favorite. Just that one had so much things going for it. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Clearly, nurse, because you can see it's. I'm sure I'm a patient here. I mean, I guess I technically could be a doctor, but I'm probably a patient. 3, 2, 1, play. So we need a nurse. So can you come in here, please? It's time for my sponge bath. Well, did you make it yourself? Because I'm not gonna eat it unless you put lots of love in it. People wake up at 8 o'clock. Oh, I mean, she's pretty cute. I'm feeling better now that you're here. It's pretty boring here in the hospital. Yes, it's just the worst. I mean, luckily I have my hands, so, you know. Ooh, pretty. The picture's nice, too. Oh, a jigsaw puzzle. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's something to keep my hands busy. I'll do that. I mean, I'm in a hospital. I can't be too picky. I'll eat what's given to me. I mean, I was kind of joking about what I said before. Just I'm hungry. I'll eat whatever I'm given. 1,000 piece. I I could actually tell that's your thing. But I'm not gonna finish this. Well, can you just give me a DVD player and anime DVDs? I do now. Since you like them, I totally like them myself too. Well, yeah, filthy casuals are the only ones that do puzzles like this. Give me a 1,000,000-piece puzzle. I really got myself into it now. So if I do it in time, what's my reward? Because I already have a suggestion. Oh, okay, then that's good, because that's very relevant to my suggestion. We have our premise. Just complete the puzzle and we get our, our fun time. Yeah, I can totally do this. Well, just give me a minute. Already 12:30. Are we done? Ah, there we go. We're actually done. Yeah. See this? I told you I could do this. Yes, I finished very quickly. I can tell you're impressed, yeah. I said that before I read that. Yeah, because I have a very, very worthwhile request, and you said you would do it, so... I hope you're prepared, because it's a big one. Yes. Have my child. Those are all great suggestions, but that's not relevant to this anime, no. We're gonna go for something a little bit more visual. Yes. uh, that's that's a line. And yes, I would actually. I mean, if you prefer me to just grope you, I could do that too. But I mean, this is all I want. I mean, I would assume this would be preferable for you. I mean, I'm not a girl, so I can't know for sure what would be the least embarrassing, but it seems to me that panty viewing would be lower level than groping, to me, personally. Well, I am eager, so I don't know what you want from me. Uh, well, I gotta get a better view of it, so... I mean, there's no point if I can't get a good look. Don't worry, I won't accidentally fall forward or anything. Oh god, that angle. Yeah. Again, I'd like them to be a different color for once, but, yeah, pretty good. Now just slide them off. Yeah, what are we gonna get next time? Maybe really we'll have them slid off there, with that for that reward. Oh, trust me, I'm pretty close to discharging right now. But, I want to get out of the way. Otherwise, you'll need to clean up on aisle 5. But yeah, nothing beats the behind shot of the idol girl. That's still my favorite. That's just so good. But I mean, she was the one that suggested doing something that would be qualify as sexual harassment, so she really can't complain too much. I mean, it really was her idea. Okay, that one is pretty good too. I'll admit, that one probably is the best. But yeah, episode 6 actually higher resolution than the other ones because it's actually a Blu-ray rip as opposed to a Nico stream rip. But anyway, that was episode 5. This time we got to be in the hospital. You know, our legs completely broken. I don't know what happened to us. Maybe one of the maybe I trying to see the panties of the wrong girl and she got a little bit violent and that's how we end up in here. Probably. I'm still in my headcanon. This is the same guy all around, even though I'm sure it's not. It's in my headcanon. It's the same guy for all these incidents, but. Yeah. Knowing him, he may have just faked his injury just so he can get to the hospital, just so he could have a chance to see a nurse's panties. That was probably on his list, and he finally got to check that off. But this guy's probably a mastermind. Let's be honest. He was pretty good at that puzzle. Probably did research ahead of time about what this nurse was good at, what she liked. Like, okay, she's a big on puzzles, so I'll spend a month becoming really good at puzzles, so I can win a challenge, so I can see her panties as a reward. This is a long plan here. This is definitely how this all went down. But yeah, that was basically the episode. It's still funny to me that she was the one that brought up something sexual as the reward. Usually it's kind of the opposite. The girl says, okay, I'll do anything except nothing sexual. Okay, that's the one limit. Like, you hear that a lot in anime. So it's kind of fun to see the exact opposite there. So yes, but pretty good. I like how they specify from behind this time because they have a lot of front shots, not enough back shots, and I kind of prefer the back shots. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, we're on the 6th and final episode now. What have we seen so far? We had the maid, episode 1. Episode 2 was the idol. Episode 3 was the sister. Episode 4 was a shrine girl. Episode 5 was a nurse. Episode 6 looks like it's going to be the high school girl. I mean, our first shot here, we have the classroom, so... Yeah, I mean, I guess it technically could be a college girl or something, but I'm going to assume high school because this is anime. But then again, most of the girls have been kind of older, working adults, so... I don't know, maybe it's college. I guess we'll find out one way or the other. Well, maybe we won't. Who knows? Anyway, it's enough talking. Let's get into episode 6. 3, 2, 1, play. And yeah, it's recording. Ooh, video games. Likes video games. Cool. Maybe that'll... Yeah. I need my help. I'll help you if you give me the right reward. Well, you clearly did. I like how the desk is transparent. Well, that's what you get for playing gacha games. Well, it'll be like a dream soon enough if things go how I hope they will go. I don't know why I was under a desk, but well, I mean, I know why I was under a desk. Oh wow, we're already there. Okay, okay. That's how I thought it would go. I didn't think we'd get there already. Yeah, always watch out for the quiet ones. Again, I just disappoint everyone today. But yeah, let me know when you give up so we can move along with this. I guess so. Just so you know, if you lose 10 times in a row, you have to show me more than just your panties. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. You're not gonna get out of this. so don't even try. Well, I don't want to redeem myself. I want to see Panties. I don't think you get this. I mean, you seem to know that I'm a pervert, yet you don't seem to understand it properly. Okay, so, so dramatic. I like this girl. Okay. I don't know how you can sound that arrogant about showing your panties to someone, but... It's gotta be more than a second. Don't jib me here. Yes. Yes, you're not gonna half-ass this. Well, just hurry up. Very silly girl. Yes, that's totally what this comes down to. Well, say what you want, just do what I told you. You can't delay this much more. Well, it's pretty obvious, you just left it up. I mean, you can just take it off entirely and throw it to the side if you want. It's up to you. Well, I won the bet, so... So, yeah, here we go. A little bit more. Well, yes, but keep going. Because I know that white cloth is up there somewhere. Is that really a thing? Never heard of that, but I guess that could be a thing. Come on. I saw it for a second. I want to see the back now. That's where the real meat is. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Don't make me repeat myself. Well, I'm the winner, so you have no right to complain. I'm glad you understand that much, at least. Oh, wow. Yeah, this might be one of the best. This might be the best one so far. Don't ask for the unreasonable. Because, yeah, that already looks really good, and she hasn't even pulled it up much. These aren't really much insults. I take them as compliments. A little bit more. Well, you can't ask me to not grin in this situation, because that's pretty great. I'd rather look at something else, personally. I'll get to that later. Man, you're really just letting into me, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish you pulled up a little bit more, but that's still pretty good. Well, hey, at least I'm not exposing myself in the classroom, so... Ha, take that. You can only take the high road so much while, you know, flashing someone. But yes, I'm aware that I'm a pervert. You don't need to remind me every 5 seconds. Well, yeah, this was the anime. Yeah, it's even more pulled up there than it was in the episode. That's still a little bit better shot than what we got in the episode, but what we got in the episode was still really good. Definitely the best. It was definitely the best episode. Hands down. So, yeah, that was the 6th and final episode of Iya na Kao Sare Nagara Opantsu Misete Moraitai. So, yeah, this was a very, very good anime. I had some pretty high hopes when it came to this show, and it did not disappoint. I mean, the animation wasn't perfect or anything, but it was good enough where it mattered, I guess, is the real takeaway. So, yeah, I mean, I can't really do much of an overall recap because I talked about every episode already in this one at a time. But yeah, that final episode was pretty good. I mean, we were dealing with a high school girl that's not only really cute, but also a gamer. You know, with her gamer pride. She looked very good. She had a very nice set of panties on. And she just kept hitting us with those insults, one after the other, looking at us with disgust. And I like how we started off this episode where we already made the arrangement, already made the deal, where she loses, she shows us the goods. And she wasn't a big fan of that. But because of her gamer pride, she followed through with the bet, so, you know, I can respect that much, but she really did not want to do it. She just kept I like how she had this, what, you still want me to do it? But I was trying to give you a chance to redeem yourself. Which, it's really what she was trying to do, was to get herself to not have to pay up with a bet. She's trying to phrase it in a way that made herself sound good, but really she was trying to wiggle out of the bet. That's what she was really trying to do there. Don't be virtue signaling at me. But yeah, I wasn't having any of it. We were gonna see it, and we did. I like that she shows the front like very brief, like for like a few, like just a bit of a second. Like it was very brief. Then she was like, "What? You want me to turn on and show you from the back? You really are the worst, aren't you? You pervert scum!" Just throwing all those insults at me one after the other. But she did it. What she can insult me all she wants, but as long as she does it, that's what matters. And it was very good, very on point. Definitely the best reveal of the entire anime, I would say. I mean, until this episode 2 was my favorite, the Idol one. I didn't think anyone would surpass this, but if anyone had a chance, it would be this episode, and it definitely delivered. It was really good. And yeah, this anime was fantastic. 10 out of 10, I would say. There's no doubt about that in my mind. It was a first-person sort of thing, which I figured similar to something like One Room. Of course, this was a little bit different than One Room. Whereas One Room was about getting girlfriends and stuff. This was about making random girls you run into, expose themselves to you, which, that automatically makes it better. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. It's obviously the kind of anime you can't take too seriously. But if you can watch it without taking it too seriously, you can have a lot of fun watching it. And I did. It was great. I loved it. This is the very definition of something that would exist in anime, but you would never see in a Western cartoon. It would never happen. Just 0% chance of that ever happening. But that's why anime is great. You can get this sort of thing. Yeah, that's really all I had to say on this. I had a great time with this. I hope people had a good time watching me react to it, because that's what I hope for. But yeah, so I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.